It's Tuesday again, girls. So to start answering your questions and making remarks back to you guys, Ashley, I really enjoyed your video on Friday. The ending of Doctor Who was so confusing for me, but I was so happy we finally know what happens to him. And I won't spoil anything for Morgan, because I know she watches the series and she told us yesterday that she's still on the David Tennant Doctor, so I won't spoil anything for you, I promise, but dear Lord, what an ending. We finally know what the question is, though, so that's good. Ashley, you had also mentioned about liking my purple walls. I find that very ironic, because I don't really like them. I'm actually trying to cover them, as you can see by my wall, but thank you, anyway, for the compliment about my walls. I'm assuming that purple is one of your favorite colors, so yeah. Question this week. What are your favorite colors, Courtney, Ashley, and for next Monday, Morgan? Okay, so one comment about Morgan's video yesterday. Morgan, you had asked us our opinion about whether you should use your camcorder or your webcam. I frankly don't see a difference either. The picture quality is a little bit better, but I can barely hear you from the camcorder video. So I don't know if there's a way that you could maybe fix that so you could still use the camcorder, but I have a very hard time hearing you when you're using the camcorder. And one thing I forgot to mention about my videos is that I'm very fidgety. Like, I'll do all these hand movements, I'll just move because I can't sit still. I don't know why, it's just a thing. I don't know. If I find a reason why I fidget so much, I'll probably let you guys know, but just so you know, I fidget a lot and there's no way to edit that out. Nah, no way. As you guys might have seen on my Facebook, well, the girls, not any of our viewers, I have been rather busy this weekend. I had my homecoming dance on Friday, and then I had our parade on Saturday. Now the parade on Saturday was my 4th year marching in the parade, my 3rd year marching with my class, and it was a blast. And we didn't win the float contest, but we definitely put our best foot forward as seniors, so bravo seniors at Coventry High School. And also the dance was very fun. I actually had a date for the first time, and it was interesting. He got me some very pretty flowers, and it was just great. I had a few awkward slow dances with him, though, so that was interesting, and the dance itself was actually really enjoyable. I don't normally like going to dances because it's just too many people for me, and it's just very stressful usually, but no, I actually had fun at this one, which is good. Considering it's my last one, I mean, come on. It's your last chance to go to a homecoming, why not enjoy it? There will be pictures of my homecoming at the end of this video for you guys so you guys can see it, because I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook. I have also started my college application process. I have a friend that's kind of like poking me to at least apply to the school that he's going to out in Iowa, because he tells me that they have a very decent music program. I want to be a music or vocal major because it's what I love to do, it's what I'm passionate about, so I figured that is the best place for me to go as far as furthering my education. And it's very stressful because I have never written a college essay, I've never done a brag sheet before, and it's very stressful trying to figure out where I want to go and what I want to do with my college life. But overall it's exciting because it's the next chapter in my life, but it's also very scary because I don't know what's going to happen. So Ashley, by this point you've taken your SAT. I want to know how it went because I've taken mine and I found it to be not that challenging, but then again, I didn't score as well as I thought I was going to, so I kind of want to hear about how your SAT went, because we also had an SAT pass this past Saturday, which was odd, because I thought, ironic. And also, Morgan, like I had just said, it's not that hard as long as you apply yourself. If you go on this site called collegeboard.org, you can sign up. It'll take you through everything that you need to know, and I think that signing up for the SAT question a day is free. Or if you have like an iPod Touch or whatever, you can just get an app. It's through College Board. It's called SAT Question of the Day, and you answer the question, and if you get it wrong, it'll let you either try again, or it'll tell you why you're wrong, and then it'll give you the right answer. So it's very informative, and it helps a lot, because that's the only reason why I scored so high on my reading comp. I found it to be challenging during the math portions, to be very honest with you, because there was a lot of stuff that I haven't learned yet, because I'm in the lower level math classes because I'm not that bright in math. But as it goes up to, I want to say trigonometry. But then again, that might be the kneecaps, which is a different test that you don't have to worry about where you are. Unless you have a different version of it. I don't know. But other than that, the math was the most challenging part for me. Writing and reading was like a no-brainer. It was fairly simple. There were some questions in there that were meant to trick you, though. They have a lot of trick questions, so be aware of that, too. So yeah, other than homecoming this past weekend, my life has consisted of homework, sleeping, and musical rehearsal. We're getting pretty far into the musical now, though, and it's getting more exciting as we're learning more of the dances and the harmonies and stuff that we need to know. So that's exciting. Other than that, Courtney, I'm very excited to see your video on Thursday. And I know you texted me the day of explaining the situation, and I was trying to, respond as best as I could because I was doing other things at the time. But if I seemed like I was coming off very frank with you, I'm sorry, because I'm one of those people that I try and get what you're feeling. Like, I try and figure out what you're feeling through your text messages, and it seemed like you were either just frustrated with the whole situation or you were frustrated at me because I was being frank. And if you weren't, and you were fine with the way I was answering you and stuff, and you were just frustrated about the situation, then this ramble is pointless. But if I did seem frank, I apologize. It's just the way that I text. I'm sorry. But other than that, I'm very excited to see your video on Thursday. I'm very much looking forward to it. So yeah, that's pretty much been my weekend, my responses to all of you guys. And I will see you, Courtney, on Thursday. DFTBA, guys. Now here are those homecoming pictures that I promised you. Side note, girls, my favorite color is green. I know we mentioned favorite colors earlier in the video and I didn't say anything about it. My favorite color is green.